with all alerts set. Smash a like, and as always, drop me a comment. And today we're going to be talking about a big FU to Bitcoin holders from the one and only Gary Gensler, because who else would say this? Who else would say this? And why else would they say it? Plus, we have to talk about XRP meme coins, which I think is absolutely hilarious and very fitting considering everything that's happening in the XRP ecosystem, well, the Ripple ecosystem, because a lot of things are just kind of laughable at this point. They really, really are. It's all a joke. My heart actually goes out to the XRP community more than any other community, just because they have been absolutely reamed. They missed last bull run because of the lawsuit. All the back and forth with the SEC, all of the exchange delistings, all the FUD, everything. They've held strong. They've come together. And then not only to have someone from Ripple endorse, Larson, co-founder, endorse somebody who is very anti-crypto and make a large donation to that. So we have meme coins on XRP. We have Microsoft that wants to acquire Bitcoin, just like MicroStrategy. We've got just insane stuff today. I'm happy to be here with you guys. It is Friday. I am so happy it's Friday. So happy it's Friday. Today, we're going to be double fisting. We've got our coconut milk. And we also have our chicken bone broth. And for all of those of you that said, this person is not anti-crypto, they haven't said anything about crypto. Actions speak louder than words. And those of you who come from where I come from, those of you who come from the streets or just come from lower middle class, poor, whatever, actions speak louder than words. And me personally, I like to pay attention to people's actions because we hear a lot of word salad going on with different public servants, just different people in general. And also, too, one of the things about me is I'm born and raised California. I am born and raised Los Angeles, California. And we have seen so much word salad by our public servants, but no actions. Or actually, the type of actions they do are directly, it's like a slap in our face. So that's where it gets problematic to me. So I don't see any just because you say crypto and you don't physically say it, you say it in a paper or you say blockchain, that doesn't mean that you're pro anything. That's just my opinion. But again, I'm just a shock jock. Let's go ahead and get into the news. We have a lot to cover today. I need a nap this morning. Lo was just a hot mess last night. I went into her room to check on her, and I see her on the floor with her blanket. And I says, baby, what's going on? At like 3 or 4 in the morning. Because, we always go check on our kids. Oh, I wanted to be here. I says, you wanted to sleep on the floor? She says, yeah. I says, what? She says, yeah, I wanted to be on the floor. I says, what? Why? So my baby fell asleep on the floor. I said, come on, mommy's bed. Come along. So yeah, and then it was a little bit of a drama getting her up this morning because mommy slept in again. Let's go ahead. Let's kick this off. Enough about me. All right. So we first have to give flowers to my good friends, Altcoin Daily. Love them. Love Aaron and Austin. I know you guys are probably following them because they're like, the best ever. Make really great content, but they're good friends of mine. And they posted this. So the thumbnail and the title is kind of in giving them their flowers. Yeah, we got some recent news about XRP, so stick around for that because there's meme tokens there. Okay. So let's go ahead and listen to this little video about Mr. Gensler, Mr. Daddy Gary. Could you imagine calling him Gary Daddy? Oof. And also, too, good morning to all of the O Army members, to Lil D, to Mr. R. I wanted to do a poll, but YouTube is just not working. But we got to go ahead and get this underway. All right, come on.
You're also busy in parallel with the crypto industry. I think there's consensus on the eve of an election that all of those parties involved and responsible want to hammer out some sort of new jurisdictional framework for crypto regulators to make some progress on settling oversight of that industry. Can you talk to us about the work you're doing there and if you're making any progress in that field?
Look, there's nothing incompatible about the ledger technology. It's just this Halloween, it will be 16 years since Satoshi Nakamoto wrote that white paper. So happy sweet 16 in a week. There's nothing incompatible about a ledger technology, a decentralized ledger technology, and the securities laws. And it's important that in the securities markets that investors get to decide on their investments, but they get the proper disclosure, that we guard against conflicts of interest and the like. And we're going to continue to do that at the Securities and Exchange Commission. If a market's ever going to have trust, it also needs to come into compliance. And a lot of this field, and we've seen the challenges in this field where a lot of people have lost money. Regular investors have lost money in a field that's not providing the fundamental disclosure about their projects, about these investment contracts and these schemes. And that it's a field that has a lot of conflicts in the middle of it.
Okay, so the reason why Altcoin Daily titled this is "FU Bitcoin holders, happy 16th birthday." Satoshi white paper came out on Halloween. And in this, it's very clear that Gary is basically saying GFY. And I've got that tattoo right here, GFY. Why is Gary saying GFY? Well, basically he's saying is like, we understand like this is like ledger technology. It's so cool. We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. But we still need proper disclosures. There's people losing money. Last time I checked, college students are losing money because they're taking out these egregious loans that are being pushed onto them. We see people losing money in casinos. We see people losing money with their 401ks, with their IRAs, with their SEPs, with traditional financial investments. We see people losing money in properties they invested in. We've seen, I mean, the list keeps going and going and going. Okay. You know, what I need from Gary, because I used to be a reseller. Like I used to go to thrift stores and all kinds of stuff, and I would resell stuff. That's to pay for community college and living expenses, those types of things. Sometimes I would buy clothes and I wouldn't be able to sell it. So I actually need Gary to go in and give me that disclosure. Gary, we don't need these disclosures, okay? If you read the Bitcoin white paper, digital cash created for the people, by the people, to allow you to hold on to your own assets, okay? To allow you to hold on to your own assets. Yes, I agree with the disclosures part, but to use laws that were written in the 1930s, ridiculous, egregious. Disclosures are easy, even for DeFi platforms. Simple piece of paper, simple piece of paper, simple piece of disclosure. You could lose money. And also, too, it's very easy to allow Americans of all different financial backgrounds to take a test so they understand the basics. So they understand the basics of how to, of like how it works to like, you know, like invest and stuff. And if they don't understand the basics, they can't invest. But if they understand the basics, they can. So again, Gary Gensler basically told you are too stupid and dumb and poor to utilize Bitcoin's technology. That's what he's telling you. And you know what? I'm so thankful that we have a presidential candidate that is vowing to remove him. Because that's what we need. Hester Pierce really should have his job. Many other people are more qualified to do Gensler's job than himself. He is laughing in your faces. Bitcoin is one of these assets that really, really not only can empower you to get out of poverty, but really is a form of silent protest. It is essentially free speech. I don't agree with the way the traditional financial markets work, so I hold Bitcoin. Sometimes I don't want to share my opinions about certain things, so I hold Bitcoin. And with Bitcoin, I have been able to perform financially very well. I've been able to take care of my daughter. I've been able to take care of myself. And I've been able to take care of causes that are near and dear to my heart. The Self-Care Lab, House of Ruth. I've got auto pay for House of Ruth. So I donate to them monthly. And I've been doing it since I think 2021. Maybe even before that, maybe 2020. And with the Self-Care Lab, I also donate. But I donate in different ways. And I donate a lot differently. And it's amazing. It's amazing to be able to take care of your family, to take care of yourself, to be in a safe situation, and then also to support your local community. I love it. I think it's amazing. So the fact that Gary Gensler wants to inhibit you from doing that, insult you from doing that is disgusting, and you should be upset because you're not stupid. Just because you're poor does not mean you're stupid. There's a lot of people with wealth that are very stupid. But I digress. Let's go ahead and get into the next story over here. The next story. This reporter is absolutely savage. Absolutely savage. Let's go ahead and listen to this clip. And if you're on TikTok, make sure to head over to the YT. You guys are going to need to. This is wonderful. It's majestic. Let's hear it.
Talking of disclosures, one disclosure from former President Trump is that he would fire you, ultimately. Unsurprising to you, I'm sure.
So, Caroline, I'll let you go to your next question.
A lot to get on with, and your term is what, until June 2026? But will it run until then? Many feel that perhaps not.
Absolutely savage. She basically says, Trump will fire you. Gary Gensler, on to the next question. And you know what? That was a very nice way that he had answered the question. I appreciate it. But at the same time, he knows he's not doing a good job. And again, I don't think it's all him. And I'm not giving him a pass, but I think that there's powers that be. And I think that he is most definitely working for those powers that be. And this is why I am voting the way I am voting. This is why I'm voting for a pro-crypto president. This is why I am a single issue voter. And as always, the access you get to more money, the better quality of life you have, because you can afford better products and services. And when you can afford better products and services, you have a better quality of life, and then you can give back to your community and all kinds of stuff. It just trickles down. It just runs on down. So I'm here for it. But can you imagine being Gary Gensler? Could you? I couldn't. I could not. I could not. Anyways, let's get into the next story over here. We also have a story, and again, there's lots of stuff to cover. This is from Decrypt. Gary Gensler should leave SEC in 2025, says Rep. French Hill. So basically, this dude that is public servant says over here, sorry, I got to open up my notes a bit, says, Hill and other Republicans criticize Gensler for lack of clear regulatory framework for crypto. Hill describes Gensler's tactics as fear-mongering. He calls for more pro-innovation stamps from the SEC. And I agree with it. I agree with it 100%. And we've said this time and time again. We have so many laws and regulations in the United States of America. We have so much red tape in so many different sectors. Companies know exactly what to do. If you're in the health industry, you know what to do. Fashion industry, you know what to do. Automobile industry, you know what to do. You have papers and papers and lines and lines and laws and laws and laws. But in crypto, we don't. We don't. Why? Because they want to purposely stifle innovation. Why would they want to do that? Control. They want everything to implode. Also, too, yesterday was the anniversary of Terra Luna collapse. They wanted everything to implode purposely. Why? So that they can tell you what to do and make you feel safe. I don't know about you, but I don't feel safe with the food industry. I don't even feel safe in the healthcare industry. I don't feel safe with any of these industries. I don't even feel safe with the educational industry. It is a nightmare. Over-regulation. And that's why I'm so happy if Mr. T becomes president, he's going to be getting rid of a lot of this stuff because we don't need it. And if you're somebody that opposes this, I'm born and raised California, Los Angeles County. We have so much red tape around so many things. It's atrocious. It's ridiculous. It's not even needed. So that's why I'm voting the way I'm voting. But again, and it's nice to see people actually stand up. It really is. And again, I'm not against both. I'm not one side versus the other. I am whoever is pro crypto. It is what it is. Now let's go ahead and get into the next story. And it's Friday. Happy Friday. Actually, we're going to do a market update. Is this Safe Moon? This is on the daily, up 22.5% while everything is in the red. Is this Safe Moon? Is it? If it is, you guys are in trouble. It's safe price. What is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, it's Gnosis Safe. Yeah, I have no idea. Anyways, there's that. That's really the only thing that is up. Everything else is down. Ape is up 2.7%. Shout out to Mark. And taking a look at the weekly, Ape is up 60%. I'm happy, pump my bags and whatnot. Now let's go and take a look at Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? What is Bitcoin doing? What's she doing? What's she doing? Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate it. Make sure to smash like and share this. It's helped support me, help support the channel. And it's just, I love what I do. I really, really do love what I do. All right. So this is the daily. Bitcoin's not doing too terribly much. This is my lazy technical analysis for Bitcoin. Just as long as we stay above the trend line at about $62,000, I'm happy. We haven't even started to enter the support box at all at about 64.5. I do want to see a flip of about 70,000. So we'll see what happens there. But again, market cipher is a little bit toppish. Taking a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours indicating a little bit of a drop. Cool. Drop it down to 65.8. Even drop it down to 64.7. Cool. Fine. And then as far as the weekly goes, let's see. Weekly is not looking too terribly great. But again, the only thing I will say is we have the swing wick low to about 65.4 and we pop back up. So there's that. Now taking a look at Ethereum, we have to look at Ethereum. Ethereum is really kind of holding the line. And again, for me with Ethereum, I just want to see a stay above 2,400. We drop down below to about 23. Cool, fine, whatever. As far as Solana goes, Solana's having a bit of a pullback. We hit a high here about 176, and she looks like she's dropping a bit. We might see 163 again, but as long as we stay above 158, cool with me. Sui is dumping. I should have sold my position, but I didn't. I wasn't feeling well this week, so I didn't. Oh, well, it's fine. I'll buy more when we dump more. So Sui is dropping. We broke down below the trend line. We're going to bounce on 179. We're going to hit 179, and we may see 162. Really depends what the rest of the market's doing. As far as Dog goes, Dog is a meme coin that I'm invested in. I got that for free for the air because I bought the rune stones and I got the airdrop. And it's a meme coin on runes. Again, I highly recommend you guys start paying attention to runes and checking that stuff out. But there's that. I'm going to see what my ape coin is doing. Oh man, I should have sold some. Yeah, I have ape coin. Hopefully we'll see some of the highs that we saw before. That would be amazing. I would like to make a little bit of money, but yeah, we're still very, very below where we need to be. So hopefully ape coin continues to do well, but it could have just been because of hype this year with the ape chain. But anyways, let's get into some more stuff. This is just a cute little story. This is a statue that was unveiled in the city of Lugano, Switzerland, of Satoshi. We love it. We love it. We love it. Shout out to Switzerland. And now this story. Proposal made by somewhat wacky Project 2025 advisory board member think tank. MSFT board members recommends voting against because they already evaluate a wide range of investable assets, including Bitcoin. So let's go ahead and read what this is. Hold on, I had to push that other brief out. So, I forgot to pull this out. That's okay. All right, so Microsoft next meeting in December will feature a proposal to invest in Bitcoin. The board recommends against the proposal so far. They argue it is unnecessary since management already evaluates various investments, including Bitcoin. Microsoft's global treasury team focuses on diversification, inflation protection, risk management, and investment decisions. BlackRock is Microsoft's second largest shareholder. So this makes sense why they're saying, no, we shouldn't invest in Bitcoin. But at the same time, just because they're a shareholder, it's not like they have direct exposure. And the fact that they want to focus on diversification, inflation protection, and risk management of investment decisions is problematic, that they don't want to have Bitcoin, because that's exactly what Bitcoin does. BlackRock literally put out a report on this, So it's kind of weird they don't want to. And then MicroStrategy. Not this one, this story here. This is from Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor stepped in and said, "Hey, Satya, if you want to make the next $1 trillion for MSFT shareholders, call me." And he's basically swinging his you-know-what around and is saying, invest in Bitcoin. Invest in Bitcoin. And he has a Proposal 5 assessment of investing Bitcoin shareholder proposal. And you know what? I absolutely love this for him. MicroStrategy has outperformed so many different folks in the industry, in traditional finance, for their Bitcoin investment. My Bitcoin investments since 2017 have outperformed my portfolio, my 401k portfolio, immensely. Absolutely immensely. It's just ridiculous at this point. So I love that Michael Saylor stepped in and said, this is what you should do. This is what you should do. Also, too, MicroStrategy overtakes Microsoft in all-time stock gains as Bitcoin bet pays off. So MicroStrategy stock is pumping today. It hit a 25-year of $236, $47 billion market cap, outperformed all companies in the S&P 500 over the past 5 years, surpassing Microsoft stock gains. Why? Bitcoin. I believe MicroStrategy was a failing company, and then they got some Bitcoin, and they went to the moon. And shout out to my friend Erica for orange pilling Michael Saylor. Gotta have some of my chicken bone broth. Now, that being said, let's get into the next story. We covered this yesterday, but I want to cover it again and give you more in depth. So this is regarding the Pennsylvania House passing the Bitcoin Rights Bill, which protects residents' rights to self-custody Bitcoin and use it as payment. The bill now heads to state for Senate approval. And again, there was 176 yays, 26 nays, and one eh. And this was a bipartisan effort, and I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And again, big shout out to Dennis Porter for helping push this through. And allowing people to have the option to self-custody is very important, especially when we're talking about Bitcoin, because you have to remember, we have all these Bitcoin spot ETFs now. And so the public servants will just say, you know what? It's not safe for you to hold Bitcoin, so we want you to invest in the ETFs instead of holding it. That's the argument they will make. That is the argument they will make. And we are going to take a look at moodeng, yourmom.com. We don't want that option. We want to be able to invest in we want the ability to invest in Bitcoin or self-custody ourselves, and we want to invest in a Bitcoin SEP or traditional financial product. That's fine. But we want the option to do that ourselves. Like, we want to pick. So I appreciate Dennis Porter for helping push this through. Shout out to Pennsylvania. Now let's get into this. Let's talk about how AI agents are predicted to handle over 80% of blockchain transactions. This is an important story. This is from Being in Crypto. I don't want to subscribe. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, also too, really quickly, I want to go back to the Dennis Porter story about Pennsylvania. So it's Bill 2481, the Bitcoin Rights Bill, establishes rights for residents regarding crypto. Bill received bipartisan approval, which is important. 176 votes in favor, 26 against. It will proceed to a Republican-led Senate after the election, then to Governor Josh Shapiro. Bill was crafted with the help of Satoshi Action Fund, and 1.5 million residents own crypto in Pennsylvania. Cheers to Pennsylvania. California used to be the tech capital of the United States. Not anymore, because Gavin Newsom's too busy doing Lord knows what. But let's go ahead and talk about AI and crypto, because it's here. Also, shout out to Truth Terminal for making Hornet meme coins. So AI versus crypto. Oh no. Did I think I made a mistake. Oh, let's see. Oh, here we go. Sorry. I'm like a hot mess today, guys. So experts predict that AI agents will perform over 80% of blockchain transactions within the next 6 to 12 months. They could automate trading, staking, token creation, and NFT generation with the right permissions. Some experts viewed the term AI agents as making tactical rather than significant advancement. The AI agent sector attracted $79.5 million in investment last quarter, and AI agent market size could reach $47.1 billion by 2030. I agree with this. AI will take over crypto. It will take over a lot of things. And AI is a very powerful tool, but it does make me nervous. It does. Now let's go ahead and talk about this story. Solana. Solana DEX Ratum surpasses Ethereum in fees. Ray price hits 7-month high. If you're not holding Solana, I highly recommend looking into it. That's just my opinion. Also too, yeah, so Ratum surpassed Ethereum in 24-hour fee collection, 4.12 million compared to Ethereum's 3.55 million. Ray token is up 36% over the past week, and it's just a utility token, which is great. But the real story here is that, hold on, where is it? I don't like Chipotle either. I'm born and raised LA County, don't like Chipotle. I go to your Tia's little taco shop instead, way better. But Solana's market cap just flipped Chipotle. And this is cool. I love it. Pretty cool stuff. I like it. So shout out to Solana. I hold Solana. I hold Ethereum, Bitcoin, that type of stuff. Now let's get into XRP. So I put out things that you might have missed that I do on Twitter. If you guys aren't following me on X, do so. But basically, it's things I might have missed. But it's memes on XRP over at First Ledger. So First Ledger apparently is the fastest way to trade assets on XRP Ledger. You just need a Telegram account to get started. So these are for those of you degens. But, and I think that this is absolutely amazing that people are trading XRP memes. Why not? They should be able to. XRP community has gotten screwed over by literally everyone. So I'm not paid by them to talk about it. I think it's funny. Also, too, if you guys want to use my Moonshot ref link, it is down below. But yeah, you can go ahead and trade meme coins on XRPL. Transactions are affordable, and they're also currently have an airdrop. So if you refer people, you can get stuff. Also, too, Binance futures list MOODENG, which is hilarious, and it pumped over 100% on the announcement. Good, but again, you guys, memes are very risky. You're gonna have to take profit aggressively, moonbag and vibe. So there's that. But they also have an airdrop for First Ledger. If you want to use First Ledger, highly recommend you guys take advantage of that. Who doesn't love a good airdrop? Seriously. All right, let's get back into, and MOODENG pumped. But again, so way back in the day, you used to be able to get in on these listing pumps. Like if something got listed, it would pump. So we're starting to see that happen again with Binance and meme coins. So just pay attention to that and understand they're going to eventually retrace. But Binance is listing meme coins. So I would pay attention to those. AI meme coins, animal meme coins, whatever. You'll probably lose a lot of money on those. So that's why I recommend paper trading first. But let's go ahead and talk about some more Ripple news regarding the lawsuit. That's important. So Ripple files Form C and appeals SEC ruling on XRP institutional sales. The ruling classified Ripple's institutional sales as securities. Okay, fine, we don't care. Ripple appeals dispute the district court's use of the Howey test to define these sales as investment contracts. They seek a de novo review, allowing the appeals court to independently reevaluate the district court's conclusions. SEC filed its own appeal on October 16, contesting the ruling on institutional sales, but not programmatic XRP sales. So good news is here, XRP is not a security on the secondary market. Institutional sales are. I don't care about institutional sales. That doesn't impact me. I'm not an institution. I am retail. So good. And again, thank you to XRP and to Ripple for helping us determine what the law is so we know what we can and can't do. But other than that, whatever. But I still support Ripple against the SEC. I do. And then a little bit more over here. A filing for an appearance of amicus counsel in the Second Circuit of SEC versus Ripple has just appeared on the docket. Senate race or not, I don't walk away from what I started. And this is from John Deaton. John Deaton is not only running for office to unseat Elizabeth Warren, but he is still representing XRP holders and the Ripple community, and I appreciate it. He's just a wonderful person. If you are not supporting Deaton, you should consider it. You should really, really, really consider it. My personal opinion, though. Also, too, this is a funny story. The U.S. government crypto wallet drained 20 million suspicious transfers. U.S. government wallet tied to Bitfinex exchange hack was drained Thursday in what an analyst described as likely as theft. So really what's happening over here, basically, they drained $20 million. Only $127 worth of a Trump-themed token was left in the wallet, and the hacker now returned the funds. If the public servants cannot protect their own wallets that they take from bad actors, they're literally telling us what to do, which is insane. Can you imagine people making laws up that don't even know good OPSEC and crypto? Please. Also, too, Coinbase, they're going to have a crypto and AI stack. I'm not going to talk about this too much. And the New York Stock Exchange plans to extend weekday trading on the NYSE equities exchange to 22 hours a day. This still needs to go through, but at the end of the day, you can do this in crypto. So I think it's kind of ridiculous. So good for them, happy for them. But really, at the end of the day, yeah, you best believe I'm going to be shilling Solana. No, actually, and I don't really shill Ripple. I don't even own a lot of it. I just talk about it a lot. And just because we talk about something doesn't mean it's shilling. But if you don't have critical thinking skills, you won't understand that. You won't understand that case law matters. But I'm not going to argue with you. Anyways, with that being said, the funny thing about the NYSE extending weekday trading to 22 hours a day is hilarious. Because you could do that with crypto. but it still needs to get approved. And it is a big deal. It really, really is. This is just something from Meta Lawman. But anyways, you guys, I'm getting a little bit tired. I am going to sign off for the day. I'm going to make it ticky-tacky for you guys. And I'm also going to make a second media piece. So give me a little bit of time. Something happens, some cool stuff. But anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to smash a like, share this, yourmom.com. But I got to go. I need a little nap. I'm tired. But thank you guys so much. And one thing I want to leave you with, have fun with the meme coins. If you're brand new and just getting into meme coins, start by paper trading. Okay? Start by paper trading. Please. Sending you all love and light. Moon bags are going to really, really help you out a lot. And I'll catch you guys 3 p.m. PST. And I'm also going to go live tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye, babies. Thank you. Go Dodgers!